Yeah.
Like they
And they'll get
will
away with
burn
it.
your shit down. Yeah, dude. There's like, there's a car I saw driving through Franklin. It was wild. That says something like Trump is a cunt. And nobody did anything to the car. We're like, well, that person's retarded. And
Right.
I'm like, shit, that is actually against the law. You can't put that word on your car. It's against laws. You can't just put curse words like cunt on your car.
Yeah.
Even if you call your car the cunt mobile, you can't. So I was like, should I call that? I don't want to bug my buddies at the station. I don't feel like going through that trouble. But I'm like, if you're doing something lewd and lascivious, I can't fucking pronounce the word. Yeah, I get it. But like driving a Tesla, like you got to realize, like when I saw Teslas like 2 years ago, I'd be like fucking liberal. Now I'm like fucking based. What the fuck? And whatever. Why are we torching cars that were supposed to save the earth? I thought electric cars were saving the earth. Now you got that stupid bitch congressman who traded his Tesla for a gas guzzling fucking Tahoe, the same kind of car I have that I was called a fucking earth killer because I drive a fucking Yukon.
I wonder.
Everybody, and that just shows you the climate. I'm sorry, I'm on a rant. The climate grift was just nobody cares. Nobody cares about the fucking earth. Nobody cares. Nope. Nobody cares about electric cars. These motherfuckers are turning their electric cars for fucking the same car I have, the fucking SUV. Sorry, you go.
Yep. No, that's exactly it. It's 100% it. But I will tell you this: like the fucking the proof of Elon Musk's claim that like the woke mind virus, like it's a contagious virus, is happening to him right now. Like they hate him almost as much as they hate Trump now. And
I think they hate him more. They hate him more because they think they could get to him. Because Trump doesn't care. Like Trump is like, dude, hate feeds him. It's like if people didn't hate Trump, I don't think he'd live. I think he literally like hate for Trump is like the fountain of motherfucking youth. That guy's like, keep bringing, that sweet fucking hate. Let's go. It's like adrenochrome to that motherfucker. He just wants all the hate.
I don't know, man. But I certainly think that like it's this weird thing on their part. They're trying to like hate on him so much. So they're going to forget everything he does with these. They're hoping his companies crash, which I find wild. Like you're hoping people like you're mad that they're firing people, so you hope a bunch of other people are put out of jobs. It's so crazy. You know what I mean?
Democrats are stupid people. Democrats are just single thought they're point A thinkers, right? Like their thing is they think about just they don't think of what happens to their actions, right? They're like, okay, we want to cure homelessness. They don't think about how. Right. Like, how do we do that? We want to save the earth. How? Well, obviously, electric cars, awesome. Where do we get the energy for electric cars? From electricity. Oh, awesome. Where do we get electricity? Oh, fossil fuels. Got it. Yeah. Right. Because we're not going to get it from wind. We're not going to get it from solar. It doesn't produce enough. You know, we could get it nuclear, but for some reason, no one wants to fucking talk about that. If we powered this bitch with nuclear energy and everybody had electric cars, we'd be in a fucking zero emission fucking planet. But nobody wants to build a nuclear plant.
No, nobody wants to build a nuclear plant, which is weird. I also find it kind of funny that we haven't been able to find a way to increase the absorption rate of like solar panels. Like you would think that you'd think that would be a thing. You know what I mean? Like where almost if they could refine that, if they could make that better, like as exponentially as others, you know, like
they kind of have the Tesla roof panels. They're expensive as shit, but those things are amazing and it looks phenomenal. It looks just like a roofing tile. Have you looked into the Tesla solar panels? They're phenomenal.
I have not. But how much of the car do they fuel? Like how much does it
No. These things are for your house. This thing will fuel you. It basically takes the place of your roof. So instead of having
those panels, okay, I've seen those. I thought we were talking about automobiles.
Yeah, the problem I have with solar panels is they're fucking atrocious. I'm sorry. It's just ugly as shit. I'm not putting that on my house. My house is gorgeous. Okay. But if you give me a beautiful, like maybe you just carve out a little section on like those little like parts of the roof, like there's levels to roofs and you pick apart in the sun and maybe the whole fucking thing, they look so good. It's like, yeah, okay, I'll do that instead of, because, you know, fucking tiling a roof is like, I think we replaced our roof in Illinois. It was like 10 G's or something. It was like
Yeah.
our house now would be like 15, 20 G's. If we get a Tesla roof for like double that, it's like, well, shit, that makes sense.
Yeah, it really does, because it could save you so much, and you're on your own grid, and that's the cool thing. Like you're on your own grid because you never know what's going to happen, right?
Well, we know
But-
what's going to happen. Democrats are going to take over again, and this shit's going to be fucking weird.
I'm telling you, man. Like
gonna happen.
Cernovich has been on a roll, because he's warning about that shit too. Like I mean, like we should do all the shit right now. Like we should do all the shit. And they're just all we're seeing right now with these judges that we were talking about earlier. It's just obstructionism. That's all it is. Balk at it. That everybody knows this is unprecedented. They've never done this before. They're stopping the executive of the country from doing his job because they're making a judgment they just decided was their fucking business to begin with, not in their district, nothing like that. I understand some of them are federal judges, but still, like, it's clear they don't have the reach. It's like absolutely clear, right?
Do you think
And
he's
it's
going to
really-
do? Do you think he's going to listen though? Is Trump just going to be like, nah?
I'm hoping he says nah.
I'm hoping he does.
Yeah.
I'm at the point now where I just don't care. I just don't care. Like, cry harder. I don't care. Like, I don't care.
That's we're not going to be able to. That's the thing. Like, I mean, you've been talking about this for years now, but it's like there's not a compromise. There's not a middle. Like,
Nope.
that I've been saying this forever. We are already at war. I'm sorry. Like, if you can't see that there's definitely people that are invested in negative things, and the wild thing is there's most of those people that we're talking about. A lot of them, I mean, they're just completely convinced that the opposite is true. That in some way we're like, it's horrible. Like we're horrible for the planet, world, everything like that. Blah blah blah. Right. So, like,
What makes you think we're at war though? Could it be them lighting Teslas on fire? And this is wild, dude. They're lighting Teslas on fire. I believe this is in Las Vegas. Again, wow. They're literally lighting. They look, here's the thing. A lot of these people are like the one this guy keyed. The person he keyed was literally a Democrat voter. They don't care who you are. They're going to eat their own. And I love it because it's just going to make for more voters on our team. But here's another wild one. Tesla owners doxxed. Sell your car, stay on the list.
Jesus Christ.
A website called DogeQuest has reportedly published the names, addresses, and phone numbers of Tesla owners across the U.S., complete with an interactive map and a Molotov cocktail cursor. The site claims to only remove personal data if owners prove they sold their Teslas. But then they're going to have the other person's list. Are we supposed to just fucking demo them? If they, in an apparent backlash to Elon's ties with the Trump administration, this comes as Tesla dealerships face gunfire, arson attempts, and Cybertruck owners report harassment while anti-Tesla protests ramp up nationwide. I almost want to buy a Cybertruck right now and just fucking come at me, bro.
Well, that's just that is absolutely terrorism.
Domestic terrorism, absolutely.
That is absolutely terrorism. They're
I love it.
Violence.
I love it because remember,
we need to find whose site that is and find those people that are doing this, because that is now it's organized terrorism. So now you're terrorists.
I'm okay with it. Here's why. Who buys electric cars?